Hey, this is Caitlin at Out of Wonder, and today we are doing a June goal plan with me. So I already did my goals in my Moxie monthly, as you can see, and then we're going to dive right into Power Sheets. The first category they have for this like brainstorming sheet page thing, it's important like to-dos. And so I'm just going to put my major things for June that I have going on just to try to get those kind of out. So I'm taking a trip to Chicago this month. I have an eye appointment towards the end of the month. Bills for like July and mid-June. And then lastly, just relaxing. So the second category is, hold on, things I'm excited for. I can see kind of around it. But things that I'm excited for is to have a little bit of a break from teaching. Of course, this is also a financial break, so that's a little bit of a stress, but having some time to write, fun reading, chilling out. I think I saved enough for the summer, so should be able to just do some comfortable things I enjoy. And I just want to like slow down and reconnect with myself. So pretty chill June planned, really just disconnecting, unconnecting, reconnecting, yeah, getting present. So I don't know, this has just been kind of a weird spring. I feel like winter just dragged on, and so I feel like I'm kind of behind, but then kind of ahead. So the third box, we have things that are on my mind. So my novel, I really want to finish. I've been working on it for a while now, and I took a big writing break, and I'm ready to jump back into that. So July goals, and then kind of how to make personal category for MakseLife fun. I don't know, or like engaging. For me, it just feels like it's personal. It feels very cold, and yeah, we're gonna work on that. And then things that I'm hopeful. I'm just hopeful that June is gonna be really strong. So I don't use the monthly at all in here because this is just like my brainstorming notebook. um, but I love this page in the Power Sheets, and I love Moxie for a million different reasons, especially their weekly reflections, their weekly actions, the fact that it's on a coil so I can like merge it with my teacher planner for next year. I'm really, really excited to do some videos on that. But I love this page because you can put things in that happen once for that month, and then things that are like weekly and then daily. And just dividing it up helps me sort through everything, I don't know, in a way that my brain needs. I also just remembered too that if for some reason you're not subscribed, or if you've never like watched a video or something, feel free to subscribe. Yeah, of course, you don't have to, but I like just knowing what kind of content you guys like, so feel free to kind of let me know what you're thinking for June goals or July goals or goal planning, where you're at. If you have any questions, I love goal planning. It's something that I kind of focus on and off with more time or less time, because I also like to like enjoy the process. But so I really want to plan July, do my July goals, July reflections. I really want to set up my quarterly. Like I have it like actually organized. I have a video on that already, but like digging into setting up some of my dashboard pages and things like that. And then I purchased the EC Star Wars Academic because it was too beautiful, and I'm obsessed with Star Wars. And I have a couple ideas of how to use that. So kind of figuring that out. It doesn't start until August, so I got some time, but still. So I accidentally put my red pen, needed my orange. But I'm using these dot stickers from Moxie on my actual pens, and that looks a little bit more orange in real life. But like reading for fun is a daily thing, laying outside nature is like a weekly thing. Although that could be daily, honestly. With my June, I'd be fine with that because our weather is beautiful. It's supposed to be 70s all week. Tea and yoga is a daily kind of thing I want to do in the mornings or like at night. And then I want to make a couple planning videos a week. So my goal is like 2 per week, but 1 to 2 per week. Sometimes it might not happen, like when I'm in Chicago, like that's going to be a busy week. So I added work as it comes. Like if I feel like it, or if I have an idea and I have time and energy and I want to do some work and it doesn't feel stressful, that's the best feeling for getting work done. So of course Chicago's a monthly thing. And then Father's Day I'm thinking about going home to my parents. And then we do date nights, and we also do like really good weekend time with my partner, and so I just put that on there as weekly tasks because it's something I want to make sure I prioritize. And then health, I have a lot of daily tasks, so I have daily gratitude, which is more in like the spiritual category, and then this is where I have all the things. So I have showering, I have water, I have, what else? I think workout will be more of a weekly task, but like lunch, healthy eats, just being mindful of it. I add shower on here as a daily thing, just because sometimes my brain, it's a sabotage mechanism for like my success, so I like to have it on here as a way to remind myself to take care of myself and to do that, because my brain really doesn't want me to sometimes, and so it's like a necessity for me. I know some people are critical of people who put that on there, but otherwise I don't take care of myself sometimes. So let's see, track my technology usage. I have a really good app for that. And then sleep routine, which I have an awesome sound machine alarm clock that I'm really liking. So that I can have my phone outside of the room. July budget's like a one-time thing, and then saving. I might track my spending daily just to write it down. I think it'll help me take more accountability, since financial is something that right now I think everyone's focusing on more. But for me especially, it's something that I definitely need to, just with how everything is currently because of the world. So my last category, tidy, I have like organize my Tombos and my Copics, because they're pens that I have to store horizontally. They're expensive pens, but I don't really have good storage, and if I don't see them, I won't use them. And I've been trying to get some acrylic ones, but they keep getting bought out, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out something for that. And then dishes and laundry, kind of weekly. Dishes are almost daily, but I'm like, what else for daily do I have? A reset space. It's just like living areas, those things, like, you know, the daily clutter stuff. So then the magic tending sheet, which is what really helps me, because ultimately what I do with this is I won't use the daily part at all. The daily part, I cut it off and tear it out, and then I put it in a laminated coiled sheet that goes right into my MakseLife weekly page, and then I can put like a daily, if I need a daily view or like notepad sheet or planner, I can put that in there too, but it just helps me because I can update it right there and see really concrete breakdown of my goals. So that helps a lot. And there are 10 sheets or spaces on that side for monthly, and then 6 for the weekly. Yeah. So some things I think I'll have to combine a couple categories, but that'll be fine, because as long as I can get them to fit on there, that'll be good. And it'll actually make me it'll kind of like build the habits, help habit blocking or linking, where I'll be like, oh, laundry, I did that. Okay, where are dishes at? Did I do that? So, yeah, so then I do just kind of like to like go through and think about, okay, what are my priorities? what things are kind of related together. I noticed, since I'm doing a voiceover for this one, I did notice that my July budget I put toward the bottom, and I always put my budgeting toward the bottom, and sometimes I don't get to it because it's like, I don't know, is that scary to like confront spending? Maybe, but I don't always go in order, but it just made me realize that it's something I probably should do, like budget right away, knock that out. But I have so much time this month to do those things. But like finishing my draft one of my novel completely, that'll be the first full, like at least word count wise draft I have that's story, characters, and plot. And then my revisions will be pretty big on this one, but I'm excited to just knock out that draft finally. Let's see, so like a couple of years ago I took a year off to just focus on my writing, which was amazing, but then COVID happened, so I moved home too, and it was just, there was a lot happening. To get back into everything will be interesting. So let's see, Chicago, Father's Day. Yeah, so setting up my quarterly, it'll be August through October. See, that my quarters are so different from my goal planning, and then my quarters are different because of teaching. And so I think I finally figured out a planning system that will work for summer and one that will work for work. And I guess we'll just try it and have to change it at quarter if it's a hot mess of a disaster. But I think it will work really well. But I do have like a flip through of that where I kind of go through, but then I'm actually going to like glue pages together and write in it. I'm going to set up my like Moxie weekly pages. I actually want to do that. I want to prep out all my sticker spreads. Not like everything, but my main kits and everything. I might do that in some videos just to like do a chill planning day, or maybe I'll do that as like a live or something. That could be kind of fun. But yeah, I just like having this like very linear view then of month. You know, it's very similar to the other page, but the other one's like very brainstormy. And it's the process of it, like working out. But I love those categories, that monthly, weekly, daily, because that's how I think, is like things that repeat, things that I do once, or things that repeat like within a week versus things that like I do one week and then I'll do them also the next week. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of a slight nuance there. Yeah, and then I don't write my dailies in here because I do have the Moxie like little checklist things in there, and then sometimes I'll write them if I really need to, like, okay, I have a lot going on right now, like I have a lot of daily stuff kind of going on, so I might just do more daily planning. So that's a good way to know if you need to do more daily planning, is you could do that kind of brainstorm your month breakdown. And if you don't have a lot of stuff there for daily and your schedule's not, you know, like tons of appointments or meetings, maybe a weekly planner is good for you. Like maybe a daily is actually more stressful and more to keep up with and more. So maybe a daily planning pad or something, so you have it for those days. Just considerations, but yeah. I don't know. I like this view, and I like the way you can check it off. You can do like the progress, and then you can mark it for each week. There's something about that that just like makes me happy. And if my fridge was like more, it's like in a back corner, I don't know how my apartment's organized, I would put it on there. But I think having in my planner, I do refer to my planner enough, and I think it'll be good. Otherwise, I could do it in my daily gratitude too, but sometimes I space that, and so it's kind of that catch-22 for goals. But yeah, let me know what other kind of videos, planning related content you guys are interested in too. And feel free to check out my Instagram. I post on there way more than I post on here. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and enjoy your day. And feel free, again, to subscribe if you want to. But if not, it's been great. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.